Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to be showing how to set up the Hamilton software. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to actually log into your account. Log in. Okay, so this is your AI Global Markets account. The next thing you're going to do is go to where it says licenses under services. And you're going to enter your broker account information. So I'm using CoinEx. But if you were using, say, Trader's Way or FX Choice, you'd type the name of the broker right here. Then for this broker account number, I'm going to actually go to my email. Not there. There. So I got this email when I created my accounts within my broker. Now, this video, I'm not going to go over how to create a broker account. That's going to be in a different video, but right here is that ID that we're looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and paste it here, and then I'm going to click save. Perfect. Save successfully. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, excuse me, is I'm going to log into my VPS. Click here, and here I am. Now you'll notice that I already have a CoinEx MetaTrader 4 platform installed. What you want to look for, if I was using Trader's Way, I would choose Trader's Way MetaTrader 4 platform, or if I was using Hugo's Way, it would be Hugo's Way MetaTrader 4 platform. Essentially, you just need to have the MetaTrader platform that correlates with the broker that you're using. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pretend that this isn't here, and I'm going to open up, just in case it's not on your VPS, and I'm going to show you how to download the MetaTrader 4 platform for CoinEx. So all you're going to do is you're going to open up a internet browser, and you're just going to do a Google search. CoinEx MT4 download. Okay, get past the ads, and it's the very first one that comes up. Click on that. You're going to scroll down to wherever it says to download. There we are for the Windows. So I'm going to go ahead and download that. The other thing I'm going to need to do is download the actual Hamilton software. So I'm going to go to silverstarlivesoftware.com. Now, a lot of these MetaTrader platforms that you see pre-installed on your VPS actually already have the software installed on them. But again, just by way of example, in case it doesn't, this is the process. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down all the way, almost there, boom. And there's Hamilton MT4. Perfect. Click where it says download. Great. Now I'm going to drag both of these things that I just downloaded onto the desktop. 1 and 2. Now I'm going to double click on this one. I'm going to click run. Now I'm just doing this in case, for example purposes. This step that I just did there where I typed in the 2, you don't have to do that. However, this is exactly what you do if you're running 2 Hamiltons at the same time, for example. You need to download a second MetaTrader 4 platform. And so you need to add a little 2 there, so that way it opens up separately. Since I already have it installed here, that's why I'm putting that here. But again, this step is not necessary if you already have it downloaded on your well, actually, it is necessary if you already have it downloaded on your VPS. So, anyways, next thing I'm gonna do is click next, and there it goes. Okay, and then I'm gonna click finish. and it's going to open up automatically. I'm going to actually copy Hamilton before it opens up. There we go. So now I'm just waiting for the MetaTrader 4 platform to open up. And it should any second now. There it is. I'll minimize this. Perfect. Oh, I guess I need to log in first. Whoops, forgot about that. Okay, so very important. If you're using a live account, select live. If you're using a demo account, select demo. So this is a demo account. I'm going to click existing trade account. And then I'm going to go grab from my email these login credentials. So trading ID, we need to put that as the login. And then password is this right here. Then I'm going to click finish. It's now connected. Good sounds. And the way that I know it's connected properly is I can see this little trade tab in the bottom left-hand corner. If I click on that, I can see the balance and I'm good to go. So what I'm going to do is actually close out of these charts. Okay, and I actually need to copy Hamilton again. So I'm going to just close out of that. Copy. I shouldn't have done it the first time. I forgot I needed to log in first. Okay, perfect. So here we are. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click File, Open Data Folder. And actually, before I do this, let me just explain. Here under Expert Advisors, you can see Hamilton is not there. Again, in some of these pre-downloaded MetaTrader platforms, Hamilton might already be there, so just check for that first. If so, then this step that I'm about to do is not necessary. But since it's not there, I'm going to go ahead and click on File, Open Data Folder. I'm going to click on MQL4 and click on Experts. I'm going to actually delete all of this. I'm going to highlight it, right click, delete, and then I'm going to right click and paste. Exit out of this. Then I'm going to right click where it says Expert Advisors, click on refresh, and there it is. There's Hamilton. So that's excellent. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get up here in the Market Watch window. I'm going to click Hide All. That gets rid of all the pairs. Now I'm going to open up my Telegram, and I'm going to go to AI Global Markets Announcements. This is where I'm going to be able to find the settings for the week and what pairs we should be running. Because in this Market Watch window here, I'm going to be adding the pairs that I need. So what I'm going to do is just double click, and then I'm going to type it in. Euro USD. Perfect. Again, these pairs might be different depending on the week, but for this week, it just happens to be these pairs. AUD, USD. And again, I'm referencing the Telegram to know what pairs I should be using. GBP, USD. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new chart window. All I did was right click on the pair. I'm going to select new chart window. And the first thing I'm going to do is right click and select the time frame. Now again, the time frame is in the Telegram. So it's going to be 5-minute time frame. There it is. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drag Hamilton onto the chart. Now I'm just going to press OK because all I need is an error message to appear. I don't need to put the settings in quite yet. Let's see if that'll happen. Maybe I do need to put actually the settings in. Nope, I don't. Okay, I didn't think so. Perfect. Then I'm going to press OK. It says invalid or expired account number. That's good. That's because of the error. So now what I'm going to do to fix that error is I'm going to scroll here, find the URL address. I'm going to right click on it and click copy. Then I'm going to go to where it says tools, options, expert advisors, and I'm going to check these boxes. I'm going to double click here and I'm going to paste. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to delete everything except for the URL. So I'm going to go all the way up until those numbers and be very, very careful here. Make sure you delete the apostrophe and that there's no extra spaces. Here, same thing. Delete everything that comes before the URL as well. Look, see, I forgot the apostrophe, so this is good. I'll delete that. Perfect. Then as soon as that's good, I'm going to press OK. These are the exact boxes that you want to have checked, not the bottom one. Everything else, though, is checked. I'm going to press OK. Perfect. Back to my trade tab. Now what I'm going to need to do is actually drag Hamilton back onto the chart. So there we are. We're going to replace the one that's on the chart. I'm going to allow modification of signal settings. So these are the exact boxes you want to have checked, all except for this one. And for the grid, this week it's 140. Everything else is at default. The only thing else that I'm going to change is false. I always have enable Friday at false, and that's just a precaution because Friday is the most volatile day in the trading week. Perfect. Then I'm going to press OK. And we should see running up here in a second. So we're just going to wait. Perfect. And you can see it's already in a trade. Excellent. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the next chart. Open up a new chart window. First thing I do is time frames. Change it to 5 minutes. There we are. You can tell it's 5 minutes because of the M5 at the top of this chart. Then I'm going to drag Hamilton onto here. These boxes look good except for that. Inputs, it's going to be 140. I'm going to turn Enable Friday off. Everything else is good according to the Telegram. Press OK. And there it is, it's running. Perfect. And then last chart, GBP USD. Open up chart window. Now the Telegram says the time frame for this one needs to be 15 minutes. Oh, and by the way, this chart that I just set up, this AUD USD chart, that one is, you can see it also got into a trade right away. If you're not seeing a trade after an hour, then something's wrong. Usually it'll get into a trade right away, but again, if you're not seeing a trade after an hour, then something's probably wrong, and yeah, just know that. So, but that's okay. So here I am. I'm going to go back to this GBP chart. First thing I do is time frames. I'm going to select 15 time frames, 15-minute time frames according to the Telegram. I'm going to drag Hamilton onto here. 140 grid. Enable Friday to false. I'm going to check my common settings. I'm going to allow. Now I'm going to press OK. Running should appear. And look, it even took a trade for GBP USD. Now I'm going to click this middle button here, and there we have it. I want to double check the settings here. I'm not sure if I checked that box. I did. Okay. And there you have it. That is how you set up Hamilton. Um, in order to see what trades you're in, it's the trade tab. This is called drawdown. Completely normal. It doesn't mean you've lost money yet. All it means is that you're in a trade. The way to know your trading history, like closed trades and the profits you've made on those trades, is in the account history tab. And that's really the only two places you need to look. Trade, what trades you're in, open trades, oops. Awesome. So this is going to be a good example of what to do if something like that happens. I think I just need to pull this up. There we go. Okay, so yeah, trade is for the open trades that you're already in, and then account history is for all the closed trades. And so you can see your overall profit loss right here. Now, oh, and then just to make this nice and flush and neat and arranged, you can just press this middle button at any time, and it'll automatically arrange the windows. So that's it, guys. Hope this was helpful. And yeah, that's it. Happy trading.